Like, I don't know what to do anymore.
The girl I would like to couple up with is...
Hey you guys, welcome back to Romance Review TV with Lady T, and we got another review recap of Love Island UK Season 8. This is episode number 2, and boy, the drama is coming and coming even more. We got to talk about this, you guys, but before we do, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications. If you like the video, smash that like button, and also feel free to drop a comment down in the comment section below. So, like I said, we got a lot to unpack in episode 2. So without further ado, let's jump into this recap. So we're back with our episode 2 with Love Island, and the first episode kicked off with a twist. As you guys remember, the public is the one that was picking the couples this season. Now, while our Islanders were still trying to wrap their heads around all of this and this news, this season's first bombshell entered the villa, definitely causing quite a stir. So, as we remember with our Italian Stallion, Davide, epic interest, you know, we kind of got a little teaser in what was in store for episode 2, which we'll definitely see him get to know the girls before he picked the one he liked to couple up with, leaving one of the boys single and vulnerable. We also had somebody else pulled in different directions, and that was our model dancer Tasha, who's currently coupled up with Andrew, but also seemed to have another thing going with Luca. She did say Andrew is giving her good vibes, good energy, but Luca seems very sweet. So she is really feeling him, and lucky for Tasha, Luca seems to feel the same way. So we can see why she responded like this.
Like, I don't know what to do anymore.
But it seems that Tasha and Andrew are growing closer though, and they even shared a little cuddle session during their first night in the villa. She was saying how she woke up and he was awake too, and he had a little smile, and then he put his arm around her and they started cuddling, and she said it felt so nice. She said she was like a Cheshire cat that needed to stop grinning. As for Luca, he does kind of tease her and kind of poke fun at her a little bit. And though he does say that he's not jealous, yeah, okay, she does ask him if he doesn't wish it was him instead. And I know he probably do. Let's talk about this other situation that's brewing in the villa. This thing between Gemma and Davide. And, you know, Gemma was paired with Liam by the public, but Gemma had her eyes first on the bombshell, the Italian Stallion, Davide. Now, Davide originally was given 24 hours to pick the girl who he wanted to couple up with, and they definitely got to chatting, but they were playing this little cat and mouse game with each other. Now, she was saying while he was physically her type, she found him to be just a little bit too confident, and added that she was going to have to do something. And this is what she said.
Oh, you bullshit.
No.
I'll bring you down.
Okay, good luck.
I will. Give me time and I'll humble you. I think it's got to his head a bit. He needs bringing down a peg or two, I think.
Gemma has been the talk of the town, especially with other content creators, because she has a lot of confidence. It seems like she keeps and play everything close to the vest. Now, she did say that she is old-fashioned, so I'm assuming that means some form of traditional, but at the same time, she's trying to break him down, so I don't know how that goes. She's interesting when it comes that way, but she was definitely real snappy with some of the guys at the villa. So then they had their first challenge, the anything to declare, where they go through like this security thing and they look at whatever the thing that each of the persons or the cast members did, and you had to guess, and then you get a kiss. And you know, it was cool. It seems pretty typical of all of the Love Islands that I've ever reviewed, whether it's the US or even Australia. So pretty similar, and everybody got their kiss in, and it allowed them the opportunity to see if they can pick up, I guess, some form of connection or energy through their kisses, especially if it was with someone they weren't partnered up with. But I found this particular confession, or I would say declaration, very interesting. Take a listen.
Once turned down a threesome as he didn't want to pay towards the hotel.
So apparently, because he didn't want to pay for the hotel for the threesome, he turned the whole thing down, and that was quite shocking for Gemma.
Liam turning down a threesome, I was a bit surprised. I'm not gonna lie.
And then I think I remember the other confession that, you know, stood out pretty much was, I think one of the girls kissed 10 other girls all in the same night. So other than that, you know, they looked like they had a good time. It wasn't like, oh my God, this is hilarious, you know, because sometimes we get the challenges that kind of make our heads spin. But, you know, it was pretty cool. I'll give it, if I had to grade it, probably like a C. Let me know your thoughts. Let's continue. And as for this particular couple, Amber and Damien, they are a very, very slow burn. She can't get a read on him. He wants to kind of start at the friendship vibes. She wants to be grafted, but at the same time, she doesn't want to do the grafting. And then when he tried to get to know her, you know, it seemed like she was like, I'm going to steal a hole. I'm not going to open up. So I don't know where these two are going to go. You know, when they first coupled them up together, I was definitely interested, but it's definitely a slow burn between these two. But at this point, they're still coupled up and look like they're going to make a go of it to try to see if they can make it work. So we'll have to see what happens with this couple. As for India and Ikenna, it seems to be a slow burn with this couple. She said that she sees him as a nice guy, and I think that's also the same thing Amber said about Damien, but there's no sparks there. You know, she finds him attractive, but I think at one point in the dressing room, they were trying to pronounce Ikenna's name. So, I don't know. I don't see too much of a connection here, but we'll have to see what happened or if they get split off with new people. So have a little small burn going on between Davide and Paige. Paige is definitely interested. Now, she is already coupled up with someone else, but she obviously, this is the girl in episode 1. She obviously has a huge interest in him because this is the same guy she said in her confessional in episode 1 that she would marry him. So the question is now, who is Davide going to choose to couple up with at the end of the night? So now it's the moment that everyone is waiting for. Davide received the text message for everybody to gather around the fire pit so he can make his decision. And he does. And it goes a little bit something like this.
So the girl I would like to couple up with is Gemma.
Now, to me, that was no big surprise. It was to be expected. His biggest connection was with Gemma. Even the most of the airtime that he had besides Paige was with Gemma. So, you know, by him selecting her to couple up with at the recoupling ceremony, which, of course, leaves Liam single and vulnerable, it was no surprise. So we have two new girls coming into the villa. Afia, who's planning to come and steal somebody's man. Then we have an actress by the name of Ekin-Su, who's 27. So that's our recap for episode number 2. Stay tuned for episode recap number 3. And yeah, I'm hoping that it continues to, it's been pretty good so far. I really enjoyed it. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. So until the next video, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.